Most people think Mark Zuckerberg is just building social media apps. They think Meta is just Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, maybe the metaverse. But behind the scenes, something much bigger is happening. Quietly, slowly, strategically. And almost nobody realized it. Because while the rest of the world was distracted with AI hype, VR rumors, and viral memes, Zuckerberg has been building the foundations of a new internet. A digital empire so large that, if successful, it could control how billions of humans communicate, work, learn, buy, and even think. This isn't about social media anymore. This is about owning the next version of the internet itself. And if the leaks, patents, and internal documents are right, Zuckerberg may already be years ahead. Welcome to the story of the quiet takeover, the one nobody saw coming. From the outside, the media painted Meta as a failing company. They said the metaverse was dead. They said Facebook was old. They said Meta was losing billions. But what they never told you is this. During this decline, Meta was quietly building the most powerful global ecosystem the internet has ever seen. They were rewriting the rules of the digital world. And Zuckerberg was playing a long game, one that almost no CEO on Earth can match. Because while Google focuses on search, while Apple focuses on devices, and while OpenAI focuses on large language models, Zuckerberg is building something that combines everything. Not a product, not an app, not even a platform, but a digital operating system for humanity. Let's start with the simplest truth. Zuckerberg owns the largest communication network in human history. Nothing, absolutely nothing, comes close. WhatsApp, 2.9 billion users. Facebook, 3 billion users. Instagram, 2.4 billion users. Messenger, 1 billion plus users. No government, no telecom company, no media network comes even remotely close. This was phase one. Control the global conversation. Think about it. If billions of people communicate daily through systems you built, you don't just host the internet. You are the internet. And Zuckerberg reached this stage long before people realized what he was doing. Everyone was watching Google and OpenAI fight for the future of AI. But behind closed doors, well, nobody paid attention. Meta was secretly building the most aggressive open-source AI strategy in the world. And suddenly, a revelation. Llama 3 became the fastest-growing open-source AI model ever created. Developers started using Meta AI everywhere. Companies began integrating it into their products. And Meta didn't even charge for it. Why? Because the more people use Meta's AI models, the more control Meta has over the next generation of digital infrastructure. Zuckerberg doesn't need to sell AI. He needs the world to depend on it. And slowly, without noise, Meta AI is becoming the default engine behind. Apps, chatbots, devices, websites, software, and soon, even cars. This isn't competition. This is absorption. While Apple was building a $3,500 headset nobody asked for, Meta did something nobody expected. They partnered with Ray-Ban, not as a fashion move, but as a Trojan horse. Because these glasses are not toys. They're not gadgets. They are the first generation of wearable AI. A camera, a microphone, a personal assistant, a live stream device, a translation tool, a real-time information engine, inside a normal pair of glasses. Meta didn't design a VR headset for nerds. Meta designed the next smartphone and made it invisible. Right now, the glasses seem simple, but they are learning, updating, upgrading. And one day, sooner than you think, these glasses won't just take pictures. They'll replace Google search, replace maps, replace your phone screen, replace your translator, replace your social media feed, replace your work tools, replace the way you see the world. Not a device, a lens for reality. And when that day comes, the company that controls the glasses controls the world. This is the part almost nobody talks about. Meta isn't trying to dominate apps anymore. They're trying to dominate the architecture of the future web. A webware. Identity comes from Meta. Communication comes from Meta. AI comes from Meta. Augmented reality comes from Meta. Workspaces come from Meta. Social relationships are recorded by Meta. Your digital twin exists inside Meta's ecosystem. Imagine a world where your entire online existence lives inside Meta. Your account, your avatars, your contacts, your digital belongings, your memories, your conversations, your preferences, your AI assistants, all connected, all synchronized, all inseparable. This is not a website. This is a new digital universe, the meta web. And if Zuckerberg gets his way, your digital life won't depend on apps anymore. It will depend on Meta's infrastructure. Companies fight over money. Governments fight over land. But the richest person in the future will control one thing: the world's data ecosystem. Zuckerberg isn't fighting Apple or Google on their turf. He created his own. And with billions of people interacting inside Meta's ecosystem every minute, Meta has access to the most powerful data set ever created in human history. How you speak, how you think, what you want, who you talk to, what you search, what you watch, what you buy, your voice, your habits, your patterns, your dreams. This data set trains the next generation of Meta AI, which makes the ecosystem even more powerful. This is an infinite feedback loop, a self-improving machine, and Zuckerberg is sitting at the center of it. The next phase is already coming. Meta wants its own digital economy, not ads, not social media, a real economy, where creators earn, digital items are sold, virtual goods become valuable, businesses exist inside Meta's ecosystem, AI agents generate income, your glasses become your wallet. And this part is important. Meta's economy will not be tied to borders, banks, or governments. It will be global, instant, fluid, a borderless digital empire. The moment Meta launches its full economic system, they won't just compete with TikTok or Google. They will compete with entire countries. Well, everyone laughed at the metaverse. It quietly evolved into something else. Something larger. Something invisible. Something unstoppable. A blueprint for a future internet, where Meta becomes the gateway to everything. And Zuckerberg? He isn't shouting about it. He isn't doing flashy presentations. He isn't arguing online. He is building, brick by brick, layer by layer, phase by phase. The world sees an app company, but in reality, Zuckerberg is constructing the digital infrastructure of humanity. And the world hasn't understood the scale yet. So here's what you need to ask yourself. If one man controls the world's communication, the world's digital identity, the world's social relationships, the world's AI systems, the world's augmented reality, the world's digital economy, then does he control the future of the internet? Or does he control the future of humanity itself? And more importantly, is anyone even paying attention? Because the takeover is already happening, and nobody noticed.